Good morning. It is the final day of our KSN summer road trip. Julia and I are live at Breathe Coffee House here in Hayes. We got here last night, and we're really enjoying Hayes and the people of the community.
Hayes has been so wonderful. We were outside and we had this beautiful awning, and then of course already bright and early, dark and early like we say, people are already here enjoying a cup of coffee, and there's so much more behind Breathe Coffee House that we're really excited to dig into later.
A lot of history. The building looks amazing, and as Julia said, we're going to get into that. So in the meantime, we're going to toss it back to you in studio. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Eddie. Can't wait to talk to you guys more. Now let's go back to Eddie and Julia, who are in Hayes this morning. Guys, can you believe this is the last day of the KSN road trip?
Good morning, Alexis. To answer your question, no. I mean, it's been a great road trip. This is the final day, but we've been having a lot of fun.
It's been fun the entire time, and I tell people it's a combination of my two favorite things. We get to go out and see places we've never seen, and we get to talk to people, and what's better than that?
And all of the people that we've been talking to have been so welcoming, so kind, and that is evident right here at Breathe Coffee House in Hayes. A lot of people around here already this morning. This may be one of the biggest turnouts that we've had at the beginning of the show.
Oh yeah, especially so early. And the entire KSN road team has been hitting the ground running right after we go live. I already saw Emily Younger already live on Instagram updating some of her stories. After we were in Norton yesterday, the KSN road team headed to Norton, after our morning show, to the town of about 2,800. They came out to the beautiful Washington Street Park. We met people with the Chamber, Norton Pride, and the Norton Telegram all came out. Norton is celebrating its 150th birthday this year and has plenty of events scheduled throughout the month.
So much fun in Norton, and once we left there, we headed south to Hill City with a stop at the Graham County Auto and Art Museum. We went live from the museum for KSN News at Noon with Jeff, Emily, and Lisa. It opened a little more than a year ago and is the place to go to see dozens of classic cars, antique tractors, and you can even catch some prop cars used in movies. Now, after our noon show, we hopped in our cars again, not those fancy cars that we had at the museum, but then we hopped in our KSN vehicles and drove to another 35 miles east, this time to Plainville. Dozens of people came down to the hub to meet us and see Storm Tracker 3. That's something everybody likes.
Oh, absolutely. That beautiful car could be in Hillside in that museum. Absolutely gorgeous. Then in Plainville, it was a great town and home to one famous Kansan. That's where Senator Jerry Moran grew up, and you can see that evident in some of the signs driving into town. Moran started kindergarten and then graduated high school there. He says Plainville made him who he is today.
And I can tell you there's no suggestion of me growing up in Plainville that I would be a United States Senator. But it is the people who nurtured me. I had great parents, and we were a good part of the community, but there's just lots of people in that town who made a difference in my life that I respect and highly regard.
After Plainville, we headed to Ellis County and the city of Ellis, and what a welcome we received. Residents there threw a party for us, huge party. Food, drinks, snow cones, games, you name it, they had it. They brought out a fire truck that's more than a century old, and we even took a ride in the Railroad Museum's train.
And we're going to talk more about that Railroad Museum train a little later on in the show. Julia and I were actually in the caboose, and we felt like kids again. It was a lot of fun. I didn't really realize that it was going to be a kids train, so I am no longer kid size, so it was a little snug.
To add on to that, we got really close. I originally told Eddie, we'd each get our own cart. We did not. We shared. We got really close as a team.
Yeah, pretty much how we are every single morning, sitting right next to each other. But it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun here. Yeah. We're going to be talking to you guys more about the history of this coffee house. A lot to talk about, but we're going to toss it back to you in studio, Alexis. You got to check it out.
I have to. Sounds like you guys are having a great time. Talk soon.
6:15 right now on your Thursday. Thanks for waking up with us at Breathe Coffee House. And already it is just busy. We're joined with Sharon, who was out here yesterday with us in Hayes to come and say hello. So she's right over here. And she has joined us yesterday and then today, and a lot going on today, a lot of history here at Breathe Coffee House.
So much history. We were talking to the owner a little bit earlier, who says that the Breathe Coffee House actually sits where the old Brunswick Hotel used to be. So to give you a little bit of history and to show you how they brought that to the coffee house, take a look at the tables that they have right here. These tables are actually the original doors from the Brunswick Hotel, where a lot of governors and lawmakers stayed back in the day.
And check out how strategic this is. Look at the door handle. I'm right behind you. Look at the door handle right underneath the outlet. So even the strategic planning on that tabletop right there.
Yeah, so much history here, and we're going to be talking more and more about that. We're actually going to have a live interview with the owner throughout the show. But I mean, this is great. It's a learning experience for our viewers, but it's a learning experience for us as well.
It is. It's almost like a history lesson all through Kansas. And we learned a lot about different places too, including Norton. We were in Norton on Wednesday. And then we headed to Hill City as well. It's the home of the Frontier Stage, and in the 1990s, the old theater was so run down, it was either two options. You shut it down or you build a new one, and they chose the second option. 3 people formed a nonprofit, and thanks to donations from the community, a new theater was built.
When there's a need here, people come forward. That's part of rural America, and we're no different here, and it's so wonderful.
So the theater is owned and operated by the community. More than 60 volunteers have stepped up over the years to open the doors Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights. So great to hear that the community comes together to help out this theater as well.
It is, and we're seeing that theme of community support all across Kansas. We're going to have Nick come with us. We're wired in, so we're going to bring him a little bit. But the cool thing about Breathe Coffee House is it doubles also as a nonprofit, and so they're working to foster communications and conversations. And so if you look over here, they also have what's called the Sleeve Project. So they're right off the highway, so if you get a chance to come on through but you can't stay and stop for half an hour to just come over and talk, you can pick up one of these sleeves. They have conversation starters, and then you can be part of the conversation. And we know that's something, Ronell, you'd come in here, have a conversation, but also I can smell this delicious coffee, delicious pastries. I know you're missing out on that.
Yeah, those I know a lot of those conversations about to come to a close. I'm sure they are having a bit of a bittersweet feeling. You know, when you're having fun, it seems like that time flies by, and that KSN summer road trip going to wrap up after today.
Good morning, Kansas. Julie and I are live here at Breathe Coffee House in Hayes. It is our final day of the KSN summer road trip.
It has been long days and super fun, so I am a little sad, you know, happy to be in my own bed, but a little sad to be done.
Yeah, but, you know, as sad as we are to be done or close to being done, we're super happy. You can see it in our faces, and that's because we're at Breathe Coffee House, and I can tell you, I'm caffeinated.
When they asked, what do you want? I said something with the most caffeine, and they delivered delicious coffee.
Yeah, and we're going to talk more about the coffee house with the owner in just a few minutes, but for now, we're going to toss it back to you, Alexis, in the newsroom with news of the day.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Kansas. Eddie and Julia on the road in Hayes this morning. And hey, guys, another day, another coffee shop. How's this one?
Good morning. I like that theme. Another day, another coffee shop. We got to be remote every day.
Exactly. Alexis giving us the cool phrases to use in the morning. I like that.
I know. Alexis, we have missed you. Ronell, I did speak with Lisa this morning already. I know you had a full conversation about all the places we've stopped, all the things we've eaten. So we definitely have had a good time, and we have missed both of you.
Yeah, and we are enjoying the community atmosphere out here. Every place that we stop is absolutely amazing. And you guys can just tell by the crowd that's already here, people really love Hayes, and they really love to support local businesses.
Yeah, and Breathe Coffee House is more than just a coffee house coming to have conversation. We're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. But really, you can feel that community atmosphere. And it's neat to go to these different towns and feel that, and feel the pride, and that's been a theme everywhere.
Yeah, something that we have all really enjoyed and really liked. Let's get to talking about a lot of the things that we've done just around this KSN summer road trip.
Yeah, we were in Norton, and one unique thing about Norton, they celebrate losers and not just winners. This is really cool. Norton is home to the They Also Ran gallery. The gallery is full of pictures and stories about politicians who ran for president but lost. It began in the early 60s as a way to get tourists to town.
You can't change history. It is here. We have to appreciate that. But this collection is also kind of fun to keep around because every 4 years we'll have an edition and we can have a reason to have a reception when we inaugurate the next almost president.
All right, and I definitely need to double check this, but I bet you someone's mom started this. The gallery also includes presidents who lost in subsequent elections, and it not only includes Republicans or Democrats, but also other parties as well.
And one of our stops, Plainville, the town with a population of less than 1,700, became the talk of the country last year thanks to one football player. Jayhawks fans, you guys already know who I'm talking about, Jared Casey. The walk-on redshirt freshman ended KU's 56-game conference losing streak with a game-winning 2-point conversion catch against the Longhorns, and this happened in overtime. That catch pushing Casey into celebrity status, scoring multiple NIL deals, including one with Applebee's. Casey is back for his sophomore year. The Jayhawks' first game is September 2nd. And we also spent part of Wednesday in the hometown of one of our own digital producers, Ryan. He can tell us a lot about this. So Ellis is also the boyhood home of Walter P. Chrysler, the founder of the Chrysler Corporation. Walter, his dad, and his brother built the house in 1889. He went to Ellis schools but had no formal training after that.
Everything he did, he learned from the railroad shops here in Ellis, and he took that with him and went and worked at different locomotive places.
So here's one thing that you may not know. Chrysler was part of the space race, building rockets and being part of the Mercury and Gemini. It's also built tanks during World War II.
And we keep talking about having these meaningful conversations. I had the privilege of sitting down with one Norton family, and they took a heartbreaking situation and are now using that to change the lives of others. Emily and Kellen Jacobs experienced a failed adoption back in 2019, but in 2021, they officially welcomed Lila Faith into their family. That same year, the Jacobs finalized the Leap of Faith Foundation, helping other families to grow theirs.
There's support out there for the adoptive side, for a birth mom who probably is at the end of her rope at that moment as well, but then to pass it on to the next generation.
Leap of Faith helps families with the cost of adoption and supports both the adoptive family and the birth family. They have an open application process for people to apply or to learn more about the adoption process.
And as we said, we have been live all morning long here at Breathe, the coffee house in Hayes. We're joined now with the owner, Patrick McGinnis. We've been talking to you about the history, but there's a lot that goes into this coffee shop, a lot that surrounds it. You guys are literally pouring into the community.
Yeah, one of our mottos, we got lots of them, but one of them is we believe we can change community one cup of coffee at a time, or grow community one cup of coffee at a time. It just takes individuals actually being intentional with their cup of coffee. If you want to sit down across the table from somebody you love, somebody you may disagree with, you can make a difference. You can change ideas, you can change your opinion on people.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that goes into this nonprofit, and I know you have a wall, and it is really to commemorate two special people in your life. Explain to us a little bit more in depth about that.
Well, we do what we call a pay it forward wall, and that again is that you can make a difference with small efforts. So you can buy a cup of coffee, we give you a little coupon, you can stick it up on the wall, and somebody can come in who can't afford a cup of coffee or just needs one as a boost me up and can put it on the wall. But that is spawned by a couple different people who changed in my life. Tim, who was a veteran, was killed when he came back actually from many tours where he was wounded, and so we have a veterans wall to support them. And then also a great friend of mine lost his daughter when she was 16, and one of her favorite quotes was, "Just breathe." She was one of those people that made everybody feel like they mattered, and so we kind of model a lot of what we do with that kind of mentality. And so we ask, in her name, you can buy a cup of coffee and pay it forward to somebody else.
And Patrick has so much to talk about with Breathe Coffee Shop. There's just not enough time. I wish there was to go through everything, but we're going to be talking with him more, and we're going to bring you guys more stories about Hayes and about this coffee shop. But for now, we're going to send it back to you guys.
We are live in Hayes at Breathe Coffee House. It is 6:43 right now on your Thursday, and we are on the last day of our KSN summer road trip.
And what a place to be in, where we can actually just say, and take a breath. And it's in the title.
And we didn't even plan that. We just knew. It is, though, and I think part of it's the calming sense of community when you come in here. It's also the smell. when you walk in, you can smell that beautiful coffee.
And smelling the coffee is great. Meeting the people is great. We can't say this enough. This is something that we have experienced in every single stop. I think we're going on 21 stops throughout the 5 days. We got about 3 more today. One of those stops that we went to and we hit up on Wednesday was in Ellis. And of course, we jumped on a railroad. We got on a train ride and we went on a railroad museum ride with Julia and myself. We got to experience being kids again, you guys. It was absolutely amazing. We rode on the caboose. So the town is actually rich in railroad history. Ellis got its start as a water station along the tracks of the Kansas Pacific Railroad back in 1867. And you can see artifacts from that time inside the museum.
It's trying to keep the memory and the tradition alive, you know, that of what Ellis was and still is to a point. So just with volunteers and myself, and we try to make it happen.
The museum has a large collection of railroad memorabilia, and it's constantly changing.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It wasn't just us. Emily, Lisa, they all jumped on the railroad, the ride. They were in front. So Julia and I were in the back riding on the caboose, and there were kids in front of us. A lot of people just having a ton of fun. It was absolutely great.
Absolutely, the adults joining too. And I know if Ronell was here, he'd be on that with us.
Exactly.
Of course. And especially on the last day, just because I know things probably feel a little bit bittersweet for you guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and of course, one thing that we can all say, both of us, is that you are well missed. People ask about you. They love seeing us together as a trio.
Yeah.
So we got to do this as a trio next year.
Yeah, before you know it, hey, it'll be Road Trip 2023, so we'll see what happens.
Now let's go back out to Hayes, where Eddie and Julia are on the final day of the KSN road trip. Hi, guys.
Hey, Alexis. Hey, Ronell. We are on the final day. For a second, I heard 90s and got really excited, and then heard Ronell finish that and triple digits. But that hasn't stopped anyone from coming out, so we really appreciate everyone coming to see us braving that heat and just hanging out. It's been a really good time.
It's been a great time, and we're going to have even more fun. Let's take a look at some of the more places that will be headed out throughout the day. We're actually going east, and we'll begin in Great Bend at the Brit Spa Zoo from 9:15 to 10, and then we'll hit the road for Lions. Now, we, along with Jeff, Emily, and Lisa, will be live for KSN News at noon at the Rice County Courthouse. Come between 10:45 and 12:45 and say hello.
And then we're heading to Salina. We will be at the Santa Fe and Ash Street area from 2 to 2:45. Then we finish the 2022 KSN road trip in Hutch. We will be at Avenue B and Main Street outside the Toy Depot. We get into town at 4, and that is where Emily, Jeff, Lisa will be live for KSN News at 5 and 6 o'clock. And again, we appreciate everyone coming out to say hi, and we hope you come out for the last couple stops today to come and just enjoy conversation with us.
This is Julia and my first road trip, and it has been absolutely amazing. So a quick shout out to all of the people in the communities that we've stopped at. You guys have been so welcoming and so kind.
A lot of work to welcome us in and create this wonderful environment for us to come see, and so it truly is humbling and a privilege to be out there.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you for starting your day with us today. We're going to see you throughout the day in different locations around the community. The Today Show is coming up next.
Go make it a great day.